All right, let's smash a waffle. It's a waffle-shaped wordle game. We got 3 words going across. We got 3 words going up and down for a total of 6 words here. Green tiles are in the right place in the puzzle. Yellow tiles are in the right word, but in the wrong in the wrong place in that word. Excuse me. All right, so this yellow word, this middle word in going across, looks like we might have all of the letters, but these yellow tiles are tricky because they're in 2 different words, right? Um, the O here is in this word going up and down too, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in this word. So there's these tiles at like the joining points of 2 different words are a little trickier when they're yellow. But we definitely know there's an S and an E in this word going across. But it seems like that's about it. We don't know a whole lot about this puzzle. So what is going on with this thing? Okay, so this bottom word actually, even though we don't have any yellows, we do have a lot of greens, which is helpful. I can't even think of one word that has this structure: E first, I in the middle, Y last. Maybe like a C after the I. What is the second letter here? Edify? I think edify is a word. So maybe it goes Edify. That's possible. We have a D and an F right here. Doesn't really help us with any other letters. This one going up and down might be interesting. This is probably rabbi. You gotta think, right? What letter has a B in the middle and an I at the end? It feels like it probably has to be rabbi. So edify, rabbi, and that works for the 2 yellows that we have, and we have one other B. And then we have up top, so this, if this A and this R switch, the R would be here, and perch maybe? That seems like a pretty good start. So let's edify, rabbi, perch. Seem like they make a lot of sense for this kind of I shape that we have here, right? So, and that doesn't give us any letters for the other 3 words though. So we still have the S and the E in this middle word. I might write down the rest of the letters. I like to do that. Just so what I'm going to do is write down every single letter that isn't green in the puzzle so far. And then I'm going to eliminate the ones that are happening in these 3 words that I just came up with and see what we're left with and see if it makes any sense. So I'm going to go SAOCRBOESARDFER. So that's our letter bank basically, all of the letters that we can still move in the puzzle. And then I'm going to remove the ones that appear in these words. So in edify, we are adding a D and an E right here, or sorry, a D and an F. So those D and F are right there. Take those out. And then we have rabbi going up and down. So the R, A, and an extra B are going to come out. An R, A right there. And a B. And then up top we had perch, right? So E, and then this is going to be an R, but we already took it out for rabbi. So E and then C have to come out. You got to make sure you don't overlap with letters because you only use them once, right? So you can't count them. You can't count a word that appears in 2 words twice, or else because there's only one letter there. Okay, so these are the letters we have left. This is a very, very narrowed down little letter bank that we have here. We have 2 S's, 2 R's, 2 O's, an E, and an A. So a lot of S's and R's left. We know the S and the E need to go in this middle word. So we do have 4 vowels. So one of these words is going to have 2 vowels, presumably. I don't think it's going to be this up and down one. And I feel like this A probably comes after the H, if I had to guess. But I could certainly be wrong there. I kind of want to put this E at the end of the word. Could also be wrong. So that would put, yeah, that's almost impossible actually. So the E can't really go there, I don't think. I feel like the A has to go here and then probably 2 consonants. Could it be Harry? Like Harry is a name, right? That's not a name. I'm not seeing a word that's possible there actually, with just S's and R's for consonants, other than Harry. But that feels like a name. Hairy would be like something with hair. I don't know what this is going to be either. Yeah, like B in the middle is like not a. You don't usually see a B in the middle of a word. Okay, so what is this going to be? Parse is a word, but yeah, we only have one A, and it can't go here. It has to be. It could be in this word, but it could be in this word, but it would have to be here. So this is starting, these words like really aren't working for me. I'm starting to think maybe my initial words are wrong. And that's why it's helpful to do this. Sometimes you figure out that you made a mistake with these words. And I like to try to get a 5-star wordle, or a waffle, which means that I can only use 10 swaps. I have to have 5 swaps remaining at the end. So I like to be as precise as I possibly can. If I make any mistakes, I ruin my shot at a perfect waffle, which is why I have the notepad and I'm being so specific about what I'm doing. Okay, so rabbi looks really good. I really feel like rabbi is going to work. I feel like I'm so confident that a rabbi is going to work that I'm actually going to switch the R and the A. And that's going to make me feel more confident about the whole thing. In edify, it doesn't really feel like there could be anything but edify. I actually really feel good about these words. So what's going to happen here? I'm going to switch R and A because I'm really confident, and I just want to like kind of reassure myself here. Okay, so this is definitely rabbi. And there's only one more B in the puzzle, which means we can put it here. Like, this isn't anything but rabbi, right? Like, what else could this possibly be? So I'm just going to, with confidence, put this B in place. When one tile only has one spot, like if there aren't multiple of a letter in a word, it's just going to have to go in the spot. So I'm definitely not going to waste any moves there. Where you run into trouble is when there's repeat letters. Like if I move an S to where a spot where I could have switched 2 letters and made them both turn green, and I don't do that, then I'm going to be in some trouble. And I'll do that later. But we definitely have rabbi here. And then this is going to have to be perch, right? Like, what else could this possibly be? I didn't screw up the letter bank, did I? That's a possibility. But, I mean, I'm not close on any of these words. What is... Oh, there can't even be an R in this word, which is weird. Wait, passe is a word. How do you spell passe? Could this be P-A-S-S-E? No, the A can't go in this word. Right? Posse, though. How do you spell posse? I'm actually going to... That's it, isn't it? Yeah, it's just one E. Okay, so this could be posse for sure. Okay, I'm going to put... Yeah, posse looks good. And that uses both S's, though, and an O. So that would move an O up here. And now we're left with, like, a very, very specific amount of, like, specific letters here. So... this word is going to start with S. We use one of the O's, so we have saber, and then that puts the E here. That leaves us with H-O-E-R-Y is what that leaves us with, which seems ridiculous. Saber looks really good though, and so that leaves us with this, I think. Is that really a word? I gotta look this thing up. Dictionary can't find a definition of that thing. I don't think this is a word. But I think that's what that leaves us with, and it like kind of looks like a word, doesn't it? Unless I screwed something up. But like I'm really close here, it seems like. Saber. Oh, wait. No. Wait. You could spell saber like this. That would make way more sense, wouldn't it? and then the R would go at the end of the word, and then it wouldn't be this. It would be Ori, like Robert Ori. But I didn't know that was a word. This is a word? All right, it doesn't have a definition for that either. But that looks more like a word to me. This feels like it works. I don't know. I'm afraid for sure, but it feels like it's gonna work. So I think I'm just gonna run it. Let's give this a try. Okay, so now I reached the part of the puzzle where I feel like I know all the words. So I have to be really careful about how I move letters around. If there's only one letter in the puzzle, so if there's only one D, I can move this D into place if this is edify. Okay, and it's going to turn green, and I'm not going to turn 2 letters green, but that's okay because the D was never going to do that. It had to go there. And then the F also, there's only one F, and that's going to have to go here for edify. Okay. And we actually did turn 2 green there, so that's excellent. Okay. I do have to be careful with like the S's, the O's, and make sure that if I want to move them, I want to turn as many green tiles green as I can in as few moves. So let's see how that works out. So, okay. So I'm thinking posse. So both S's are going to have to go in this word. And this is perch. That doesn't really help. Okay, so I have, 6 swaps remaining for all these letters. So I'm going to have to find some tricky little spots. So where are spots where I can turn 2 tiles green? C, Oh, wait. Yeah, this is posse. So it's tricky because this O is in the right word, right? But this O, if I move this one to here, I turn both of these tiles green because this one's perch and this one's posse, if I'm right. So this should turn 2 tiles green at once, and I'm saving moves there, right? If I just moved this O here, then I would have only turned 1 tile green, and all of a sudden, I'm not being as efficient as I could possibly be. So I have to be really careful with how efficient I'm being. So perch, we have 2 E's that could possibly go there. We want an S here, one E here. How many letters do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have to do that in 5 swaps. One trick to know that is, once you have one more swap remaining once you have one more letter to move and you have swaps remaining, you're good and you can just put stuff into place because the last 2 tiles are definitely going to both turn green when you move them, when you switch them. Okay, so posse. Both S's need to go here. Neither S is in a place where either of these letters want to be. Saber. Okay, so A wants to go here. E wants to go here. Just not good. S wants to go here. Oh, that works, actually. I think I found a little loop. Because this A wants to go here. This E wants to go here. And then this S wants to go here. And then the R wants to go here. So these 4 tiles are in each other's spots, right? In a way. So if I switch them around, I should be able to make this little loop happen. We'll turn 4 tiles green in 3 moves, and then I can do this last loop, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to give that a try. So I think I don't have to be that careful about this. Yeah, I'm just going to go here. Oh, no, it wasn't Saber. Okay, so I was wrong. It's Sober. It's Sober and Hairy with an A. Oh, man, that's devastating. Okay, so I'm not going to get a perfect waffle, unfortunately. I really generally do get perfect waffles. That's sort of a heartbreaker. Oh, it's Sober. How did I not think about that? Why was I thinking Ori was going to work? That hurt my feelings. Okay, so Sober, Hairy probably. But Harry's like not really a word either, so I'm confused. Verb, Harry, third person present, hairiest, persistently carry out attacks on an enemy. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. That's obnoxious. I'm sorry, I'm salty. Wow, that sucks. I'm bummed. So S goes here, R goes here. Yeah, we can just switch these. This little loop's fine. And then it's going to be Harry, Sober, so perch. I mean, 7 swaps, 4 letters. I think I just move them into place now. I think the best I could do is 4 swaps remaining. It's going to be a 4-star Wordle or Waffle, which is sort of a bummer. Yeah, I don't think it matters anymore. So O here, E here, and then these 2 will switch, and that's the best I can do. I mean, I beat the Waffle, but your boy wants perfect. That's why we're doing this whole thing with the notepad. I was so close. Sober and Harry. Harry's not a word. That's a fake word. Whatever, dude. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.